Welcome back to my Ikasye. Please press the subscribe button because we are quad bottle carpet. That's in the Courtney number 1, 2, 3 away from reaching 500 subscribers. Make sure to subscribe right now. This is a requested video from my subscribers. Make sure to subscribe if you want to get mentioned. Daniel to channel. Hopefully I got that surname correctly. If I didn't, I'll get better next time. So reacting to WillNE This year 2016 on the internet. What was I doing in 2016? I want to know. Comment down below. What are you doing?
2016, considered by many a Twitter user to be the literal worst year ever.
I can think of a few worse ones.
Anyway, welcome to This Year on the Internet. Where to start? Okay, so I've tried my very hardest to make sure that this isn't just like
Oh my god, WillNE looks
a
young.
glorified compilation of this week on the internet, although that seems to quite work. But I will warn you, right? I've used Google Trends' year in review to help plan this, and their reported top searches, for example, range from Brexit to the US election to the BHS sale, all from how to play Pokemon Go to how to make slime to how to accept myself for who I am. It's a bit of a roller coaster. Right, anyway, we'll just get amongst it. So this year, like every other year, started off with everyone under the age of 25 posting shite like, watch me in 2016, or 2016's gonna be my year, and then to just proceed to do exactly what they've done since like 2009. 2017, yeah? Thought so. Right, so for YouTube, 2016 was pretty much the year of bullying children. And whilst I'm not exactly the most innocent person when it comes to this, I feel like the blame mainly rests on one person's shoulders.
I mean, is she actually like 13? Because I mean, she's low-key, like she can.
Rice gum. So this bloke started the year with less than 70k subscribers, but managed to transform his life through bullying singing children.
Like that literally just pissed me off. Like I want to fight this guy now.
So last year, as you probably know, he posted a video titled "These Kids Must Be Stopped," which is pretty much just him sat at his computer reacting to some lip-syncing 12-year-olds. That went pretty well for him, so he posted 18 more. It all came to an end a few months ago though. He posted this: "These Kids Must Be Stopped," the finale, but then we've got "These Kids Must Be Stopped" Season 2. If I ever get to that point, make sure you stop us. To be fair though, right, here I am like taking the piss out of other YouTubers, when personally in January, I was uploading reaction videos to Zayn Malik's music, so I don't really think I'm in the position to comment here. Although I did start this week on the internet, so I mean, that's something. Right, February. Interesting month, this one.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, damn, Daniel! Oh, I remember this one.
Damn, Daniel. Damn.
Everyone was like, damn, Daniel. Even there was a show, Vans came out, damn, Daniel. They were into too much from there.
Hang on, that was 10 months ago. I still don't get the joke. So back in February, this bloke got famous for wearing some white shoes. He then ended up on the Ellen show.
Yeah.
Just listen to that laughing track, man. I guarantee you 90% of that audience just don't understand what was funny about this either. Like, it even got to the point where there was these white vans on eBay going for $300,000 and they weren't even his. So on the Ellen show,
I know, right? People were selling it too
he
much.
gave his mate, the mastermind behind the whole thing, some shite surfboard, right? Whilst Daniel here, he got a lifetime supply of shoes. That's shite that. Although the maddest thing about it is this.
I'm not in a rush to get married. I'm 14 years old.
How is he 14? He looks like one of those ones who like promotes nightclubs on Facebook, you know, like, oh lads, there's a massive night out coming, I can get you on guest list, don't worry. Daniel G. Shaw over there. Like, for comparison, here's me at 14. Worldy. Okay, so moving on, Sam
We can't just walk past that. What?
Pepper. Oh, there's a name from the past. Right, well anyway, as I'm sure you all know, he used to post videos of him like pretend to pinch girls' asses and like
Oh, I know this guy. Oh my
plates. That all
days.
changed in February. So first
He got cancelled back.
off, he started posting like loads of depressing tweets, which I was really sympathetic about. It gets a point where you think, why am I even trying anymore? I really used to believe I could do anything. It fucking sucks to try and get shot down every time. It's fucking hard being judged by millions of people every day. You try to make what you think people want to see, but nothing you ever do is right. Every day, the same shit, over and over.
He got so much backlash from that provocative thingy. Sam Pepper, I didn't even get it, but at the same time it was a bit much.
And over, and over. You say just ignore it, but I can't. It's everywhere. It infects my life. Why do I even bother trying to sleep anymore? He's on one. He's having an absolute meltdown. Brilliant. Bit of a dick, really, aren't I?
Oh my god, he looked like a scrawny
He
little
deleted
kid.
all these tweets and videos and turned his Twitter black for dramatic effect. And then basically he posted this video like apologising for posting fake pranks and just saying that he'd behave from then on. Fast forward a few months and he's posting 24-hour challenges and calling me daddy on Twitter. Strange, yeah. It was also quite an important month for this channel. Keeping up with my shite content, I posted this reaction video to the Super Bowl. I say reaction video, but it was really just a This Week on the Internet where I briefly mentioned it. I was shocking. I then recorded an actual reaction video to it and then titled them both Super Bowl Highlights 2016 or some shite like that. So one got like 600,000 views overnight and the other one got struck down for being misleading. Wonder why that is. I actually remember being sat on Twitter like tweeting all angry about it because I was dead confused as to why. Will, you're a fucking idiot. But there was a big moment for it. On February the 20th, 2016, we acquired that masterpiece. What a day. Right, okay, so over the course of this video, I've included a couple of little sections just to break it up. Now, the first of these sections is one that I'm going to call Channel Spotlight, which basically, as you'll see, is just a year in review of a channel that's had a big 2016. Anyway, this one's on Leafy Is Here, and it's been made by Brad Does Banter, so brace yourself.
Leafy is fucking here. Or he's in the area somewhere, because I can fucking smell him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. You're right, pal. It's me, Brad Does Banter. Oh, for fuck's sake, my eyes are watering. He fucking stinks. Open a window, pal. YouTube's very own Royal Mail second-class parcel Will got in touch with me about making a little video on Leafy, because he's too fucking lazy to do it himself. Fucking spastic bastard. But dead. Promotion's promotion. Speaking of dead channels, Calvin, otherwise known as that socially awkward prick who snaked everyone and most likely reeks of piss. Leafy started to gain popularity when his psychopathic audience went and spammed the word "is" on every fucking channel. Hey, I tell you what, that was a golden age of YouTube. Fuck me. Leafy was gaining a lot of fucking subscribers with awful stale content, and no cunt fucking said anything about it because the bastard had a massive audience. A few months down the line, an H3H3 Productions comes along. A morbidly obese fella and his wife who looks like she's constantly...
Oh, so he's H1... I don't freaking know.
Most likely out of fear of getting consumed by a Shrek-looking husband, and they dropped a video on Leafy. The Leafy rant. For the first time, a big YouTuber had opposed Leafy Is Here publicly. And because no cunt on the internet can form their own opinions, a hate bandwagon was started against the smelly cunt. Leafy's next move, which would later prove fatal, was exposing Keemstar based off of fucking nothing. Some would go as far as to say that the multiple videos Leafy made on Keemstar were actually slanderous. That was then pretty much confirmed when a hard-boiled egg who at one point worked for Leafy dropped a video telling everyone what a fucking bastard he was behind the scenes. That, along with the videos that I just made on Leafy in the same time period, killed off his channel, literally. And to this day, he's still fucking dying. And although he's absolutely minted, he still looks like a disgusting fucking tramp.
Okay, back to it. March. This March was the month that this bloke here, Saif Eldon Mustafa, went onto a plane with a belt full of phone cases, pretended they were a bomb, hijacked that plane, and then flew it to a different place to deliver a message to his ex-wife. Great start. And then Barry, the Scottish bloke here, got a selfie with him on his way off. Bloody hell, Barry. March was also the month that that Paw bloke went viral when there was a tweet...
What the heck happened in 2016?
Post of him looking sad after he'd made 12 burgers for 6 grandkids and only one of them had shown up. Bastards. But it gets worse because the tweet blew up and then suddenly all of the family members, they started showing up so they could get their share of the retweets. You're better off with just the burgers, mate. March is also the month that the internet named that big fuck off new boat, Boaty McBoatface. Good job, lads. Personal highlight for me was that there was a video of the bloke that kicks about Newcastle as a beatboxing Spider-Man went viral. Local hero.
All I remember is 2016 is a bit blurry. Playing football, work, study, and party. That's it.
But a personal low for March was this bloke, Jeff. So if you've been around for a while...
I wasn't really on the internet too much because I was playing football. I was playing for football teams. That's why I didn't really have time to watch the internet.
You'll know who Jeff is. So he's from this video of Atlas the Robot by Boston Dynamics. So this video is basically just Atlas here showing how classy he is. Like, he's just walking about drunk and smashing the gym, but then Jeff comes along.
Why is he doing that?
You fucking dickhead. Sort him out, Atlas, mate. Okay, so back to this channel. I did the unthinkable, right? And daily uploaded for 2 days. And if you look back at it, right, it looks like I was moving from those reaction videos back to more of that WillNE relatable British vlogger stuff we've seen in the past. I guarantee this video will make you feel old AF. Jesus Christ, Will. Okay, it's April. It's raining. You've just realised you've got your exams coming up and your 12-year-old cousin's just learned how to dab.
Oh my god.
Now, this whole dabbing thing didn't start this year, but it might as well have, because it went absolutely massive. Like, people were
Yeah.
wiping them out all over the place, like news reporters, people's grands, relatable British vloggers, and even football players. Which, I mean, is fine when you're Paul Pogba. He added like 30 million to his price tag by just whacking his head into his elbow, right? But not so much when you're Jesse Lingard dabbing at the Gallagher end in a match where you eventually end up dropping points to a Paul Dummett screamer.
Hey, chill. Man United.
Anyway, moving on. Drake
Finish the Champions League.
dropped
What are you
views
talking
in
about?
April, which was
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
was decent for a couple of weeks until it was all radio stations would play for the next 8 months. But then the whole bullying children thing really kicked in. People realised that if Rice Gum could bang videos and gain subscribers through just sitting at his computer and watching 13-year-olds lip sync, so could they. This just keeps getting worse, this. Although I say that, in April I realised that you could just have someone's face as the thumbnail and you could get away with it. Saved us some time, that. How is this my job? Okay, time for channel spotlight number 2. Now this one is something special, and it's been made by my mate Leon on Big Lad John Scarce.
You started as a shy boy, your confidence was nowhere to be found. Or you were just a mean boy, but scarce. Just look at you now. You don't hide your face no more. You tear it up in Vegas with E-Horse. You went from making monotone videos. Now you got your dick inside all these hoes. John, 2016 was your year. Practically dripping in pussy, and I think you've been experimenting with being queer, but I don't know what 2017 will hold. But you'll probably have like 20 illegitimate children and possibly get a...
The most weirdest thing is ever, he has a doll just looking at you. That's literally the creepiest thing now.
Fucking scoundrel you are. Good year, John. Oh, good year.
Oh yeah.
Fucking mate. So why do we care about bottle flips this much? Like, okay,
It was so much to do with that football. Oh my god, everyone's
I
did
get
it.
it, right? It's cool. It was cool when that bloke landed one in that talent show 7 months ago. But why do bottle flip compilations get so many views? Like, what point of a 14-year-old kid holding a bit of plastic in the air warrants 3 million views? And the bloody thumbnails it's caused and all. It's a cutty big bottle, that, like.
Backlash after the killing of an endangered silverback gorilla named Harambe at the
Harambe! Harambe!
Okay, so
Oh
straight
my
off the bat, I've
god.
got nothing against her.
R.I.P. to Harambe.
Like, I didn't want him to be shot. Actually, to be fair, I really wish he hadn't, because the meme's more dead than he is. Like, after it happened, right, I'd go to talk about it every week and then be like, oh no, it'll have died out by now. But it never did. So if by some chance you didn't know, in May, some daft parents weren't watching their kid, who managed to climb over some railings at the zoo, and then it got thrown around a bit by this gorilla called Harambe. Harambe got shot, and then the internet erupted. We got about 27 Harambe tribute songs, including Dicks Out for Harambe. And then even that really weird American bloke, Michael McFadden, who makes those before they were famous videos. He made one of those videos about him, except this time it was before they were dead. Bloody hell, Michael.
Oh yeah, the famous WillNE when he blew up.
Oh, June. What a month. Okay, so as some of you might know, June 2016 was the month that BG Media went big. Now, I'm sure that you are absolutely sick of me going on about rapping children, so I've got someone who's also quite familiar with the Blackpool grime scene to stand in for this bit.
Okay, so the other day, Will hit me up after this video talking about everyone's favourite topic, BG.
Ah,
Neither of us have talked about that enough this year. Anyway, to start off our story, we're going to have to go back a few months. Back to when Little T dropped his beautiful and moving track, Road Rage.
Yo, yeah, it's like the Bifter, I'm gonna rape your little sister.
And those two lines were the lines that gave me and Will careers. But anyway, after that, Little T got a bit trigger happy, and he sent for these two other kids called Clarko and Sofaspin. And I mean, these sends devastating.
Ain't got no hair down there. Look at your makeup, look at your clothes. By the way that you got a big nose.
Now after this, Sofaspin wasn't too happy, so she sent back with a marginally better diss track. But to be honest, making a better diss track than Little T is kind of the equivalent of beating Stephen Hawking's 100-meter sprint time. So anyway, this beef went back and forth for a bit. It's debatable who won, but let's be fair, who really gives a shit? But in the midst of all that beef, Clarko sent a diss track that was eloquently called Sket to Sofaspin. But once again, who really gives a shit? There were a few other notable artists that came out of BG Media media this year, such as Afghan Dan and Dylan Brewer, who said he'll send for me and Will. Still waiting on that one, Dylan. But a few weeks ago, we had a newcomer on the Blackpool grime scene. Someone to challenge Soph Aspin for her place as the queen of grime, Millie B.
Bet your blowies are fucking shat, that's what I said. All the boys say you give shit head.
Fucking poetry. So after that, Soph Aspin came back, and I think she called her a sket. Not really too sure though. But anyway, that's the
I'm glad I didn't watch this. I just saw it briefly and I just went past it.
end of the BG Media story for this year. And as it stands,
You know, when you scroll on Instagram, make sure to follow my Instagram as well. Ikasye will be over there. Make sure.
BG Media are getting
Trying to get 300 views. Not the 300 views. 300 followers.
more views than both me and Will. So I think the two things we can take away from this whole BG Media thing are that you can call someone a sket over a grime instrumental a few times and get millions of views. And also subscribe to Memulous.
Right, anyway, June. On YouTube, it was pretty much a month of just exploring haunted mental asylums. Oh, sorry, I mean Joella's mental asylum. Sorry, lads. Okay, so a bit more seriously, Brexit. That was fun. Okay, so on the 23rd of June, 2016, the UK voted to leave the European Union because Susan, 42 from Wrexham, doesn't like some people's skin colour. Kidding, I'm kidding. Susan. Okay, and then we had Euro 2016. So as a Newcastle fan, I was quite looking forward to watching international football and supporting a team who
He actually cannot say that. He'll get cancelled, like, full stop.
don't all seem to have a severe physical disability. Didn't go well, that did it? So what I found quite funny is that in the weeks before the tournament, French police came
turned
out
around,
saying
they
they
were
were
like,
already and equipped to handle like the ISIS terror threat, when in reality they weren't equipped to handle Barry the Sun Reader and his mates from Colchester. Okay, July. Oh my god, what a month this is. So we'll start off with Pokemon Go, which I've got mixed feelings about. On one side, right, I fucking loved that game, and I'm a little bit sad that it's dead now, right? But my god, did it ruin YouTube. So because absolutely everyone was into it at the time, you could get a shitload of views off.
Oh my god, this game got rinsed on YouTube way too much. Like, every time you go on YouTube, Pokemon. Oh my god, got rinsed. It was getting better views. Oh my days.
Making a Pokemon Go video, which in turn created a lot of fucking dire content. I mean, it was really just people with misleading titles like Articuno and Mewtwo found, or like best Pokemon catch ever with Mewtwo in the thumbnail.
Hello?
Yeah, alright mate, I just want to know, did you catch Mewtwo?
You had the square.
Or my personal favourite, picking up rare, legendary, hot girls using Pokemon Go. For fuck's sake. Okay, so at this point I feel like I've been talking for quite a while, so here's a couple of my mates standing in for us.
And then Marina Joyce took loads of drugs, and everyone thought she'd been kidnapped.
You can't say that, man. What? Never mind. And then I stumbled upon something special. Now this is kind of between July and August, so I'm just gonna kind of like put it in the middle. Callum Adams. What a man. Okay, so back in July, Callum here was getting a bit of shit on Facebook for having a head shaped a bit like a Tic Tac. So he uploaded this video, letting everyone know that he was 6'5", solid as fuck, and scares cats on a daily basis. I then made a video on it, which didn't go down too well.
I've been made aware of a YouTube video by this spasmoid called Will. Just him popping up every now and again with this stupid little face. You look like Bale's little brother, you idiot.
Fuck's sake. But it didn't
That's a
stop there
compliment.
because I might have made a new video back and featured my new mate Afghan Dan in it.
Yo, Mr. Tic Tac Head. Listen, nobody wants to see your face on YouTube, alright?
And then it really kicked off. So Callum responded, again, and then somehow we ended up with this.
Yo, Tic Tac, put the chit chat. This one's a free flow. This ain't a diss track. Fuck your Callum's army, that's a myth. I'm about to snap you up like a Kit Kat.
Okay, so I know I joke about this, right? But I genuinely reckon this was my greatest achievement of this year. I mean, apart from that time we got 200 people to change their AVI to Paul Dummett on Twitter. That was pretty fun. But honestly though, right? Not only did me dance moves get onto BG Media, that whole thing was my fault. Straight on the CV, that. Lyric pranks. Possibly the least
Literally, he took off from there.
and trend of the year.
BG
Didn't
Media.
stop the views coming in though. Like Mike Fox, who started the whole bloody thing, he gained 1 million subscribers off it, even with thumbnails like this. I don't understand. Where's all the red circles? Anyway, just
Nowadays, thumbnails is literally the game. Make sure to subscribe because we're trying to get to 800 this year.
like the Pokemon Go videos, every YouTuber and their nan were working out lyric pranks. Like there was lyric prank on my boyfriend, on my mum.
Oh my god, that was so annoying. I actually participated in that crap.
On my ex-boyfriend, on my bully, on Barack Obama. Yes, sir, this is indeed Barack. Even if that's a parody, you can still shite off. Like, how come they were all gone wrong as well? Like, what's so hard about texting someone song lyrics that every fully grown adult on the internet cannot manage it? And obviously, they're pretty much all fake, but I do know of one real one, because my mate Becky tried it on me.
The next person I'm gonna prank is Will, so it should be easy to be fair. I am gonna go Shawn Mendes again because I feel like this one might actually work.
And I know that we just met.
Okay, so as we've covered the majority of the BG media stories for the year, I'd like to hand you over to big lad Stephen Tries.
Thanks, Will. So welcome to the first ever Blackpool Crime Awards, aka the BIFTAs.
Stephen Try, I love it.
Origin Awards, but apparently Mobos already exist. Me neither. So without further ado, oh yeah, let's start the BIFTA. Now, BG Media has produced a fair few diss tracks this year. In fact, we haven't seen kids have this much bad beef since the horse meat scandal. Let's go with the first category, Best Beef of the Year, and the nominees are...
Oh yeah, Tesco had it.
Little T versus Sophie Aspin. Afghan Dan versus Dill Brewer. Sophie Aspin versus Millie B. Wow, some great contenders there, but the winner is... It's Sophie Aspin versus Millie B. Hey! Unfortunately, neither of the girls can be here tonight, as I'm not allowed to invite kids to my bedroom anymore, but we will send you the prize in the post. Now, our next and final award is the big one. It's Song of the Year.
Money on the
The
pack.
winner will receive this bad boy and be named the official King of Grime. So the nominees are Afghan Dan, Tic Tac Business, Little T, hashtag Stop Bullying, Clarko, you know it's Yadu. Wow, great tunes. Now the winner of this will have made the biggest track that Britain has seen since West Ham Stadium. Just even tries. Okay. Now the winner is it's Little T, hashtag Stop Bullying. Outstanding work. Unfortunately, again, he can't be here tonight as his ankle tag won't allow him. But he did send us this message.
Sophie, your mum's a nonce.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the first ever BIFTA Awards. And until next year, I'll see you later.
Okay, we'll move on to September, and I can't lie to you, right? It's a bit of a boring month, as you can see. It was the month, though, that we had a bit of a go at Brad Holmes, who responded on Twitter and threatened to bend me over his knee. And it was also the time I got disowned on Twitter. So someone tweeted me, at WillNE, being like, oh, I've got your dad's signed shirt, like, are you jealous? To which the bloke himself replied, not my son, and not my shirt. Oh, and it was also the month that we got those bloody NE Twitter accounts. Darcy NE, Mum NE, Dad NE, and, like, even Girlfriend NE, who's actually currently beefing me on Twitter for uploading for AdSense. Well, yes. And then lastly for September, there was that video of the kid making a Musical.ly with his dying granddad in the back.
Wait, this actually existed? Wow. Thankfully I missed it. Thank you football for letting me miss that.
Pretty good pranks on you. Right, okay, moving on to another month of fake pranks. These bastards came about in October. There were sightings of them in fields and parks and, like, even Jersey. And again, videos of them went massive on YouTube.
It went viral on America. And it went wild in UK as well.
Which meant that the Red Circle Brigade came back out in force. Oh,
yeah.
fuck off, will you? Oh, stop that, what you doing? You can't play that. So that PPAP bloke, he came about in October, and that was just a bit of fun, until he started dishing out copyright claims left, right and centre. Bastard. Okay, and then we got the delight that was those 24-hour overnight challenges. The fort challenges without forts. And again, the thumbnails to come out of that were quite interesting, because if they didn't have a little emoji clock in them, they weren't a 24-hour overnight challenge, fort challenge, gone wrong. But like, joking aside, right, there are some shocking ones of these. 24-hour overnight challenge at a zoo. In brackets, attacked by a lion. You know, I've came up with a pledge that I'm going to make to myself, right? For the whole of 2016, I'm not clicking on a video with a question mark in the title. It's just not worth it. Okay, so at this point, I thought I'd been ranting too much.
It's literally, that was the biggest clip, mate.
So my mate Chubbs volunteered to flip it back onto me.
Hello, mates. My name is WillNE, and you may know me as Betty Swallocks. People come to me all the time. You look like Celestia Vega. And no, not because she's got a cracking rack or an amazing ass. It's due to the fact that I look like I come from the pixel game called Minecraft. If you didn't know me from these things already, you may know my video which I made on Slender.
Well, that's enough. Right, okay. What colour's this clock? What, red? Colourblind. Okay, Pro Gamer J, owner of the world's finest selection of black t-shirts, he had the entirety of YouTube on strings in November. So he got 8 million views by teaching people how to be colourblind for a few minutes and putting a blue banana in the thumbnail. But because of that, everyone with YouTuber 5k subs in their Twitter bio did the same. Like, there was just different coloured fruit all over the shop. Like, the bloke genuinely got 7 million views off a red thumbnail. Like, fair one. Keem took that well.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking scam.
I mean, fair enough, right? His content's shite, but I bet his bank account looks alright. Then there was also that Zoe Burger lass. Now, I'm not going to go over this too much because I've already made a full video on it, right? But it's moved on a bit since then. Okay, so Celestia Vega, the girl she made the video with, has a bit of a square face. Now, as I'm sure some of you might know, I get bullied for the same thing on a daily basis. So I tweeted this out, right, in support of the Big Chin Gang, saying that there was nothing wrong with the poor lass's jaw. My friendly support on that. And then I find this in me DMs. Well then. And that happened. Thought I'd done enough, personally. We also got the whole Millie B versus Sophie Aspen thing in November, and the UK got a new £5 note. Oh, for God's sake, lads, not again. Okay, and then we'll finish off with December, which is quite a tough one because all of this stuff's kind of like happened pretty recently, so it's hard to pick out the big bits. So I'm just going to quickly summarise like pretty much all of it. Big lad MC Smalley's returned, and he's teamed up with Halfdan Dan, and they're releasing a song together. I'm dreaming here. Some people from Yorkshire sent a pie into space. Fair enough. Rice Gum made a video on someone his own age. The Chicken Connoisseur came and took over.
Oh, Chicken Connoisseur! Oh my god, I was watching that guy.
This year's YouTube Rewind, featuring the bloke with the white shoes. Samir Nasri's girlfriend nicked his Twitter and exposed him for cheating on her. Unreal. And the Red Circle Brigade returned with a late and great push for the worst trend of the year. It's that whole red hot 1,000-degree knife
that was
thing.
so annoying.
Did one where he cut through a bottle of Coca-Cola and got 60 million views for it. So you just know what happened after that. Right, okay.
Level up, level up. Level up, level up.